So, after 9 years standing through many summers and winters, it's time for me to begin to restore my Tardis. So, you may be wondering, why on earth would I do that? Just look at it, it seems fine, right? No, the roof is in awful condition. As you can see by that picture, the plywood is peeling upwards, it's basically cracked, there's holes everywhere, water gets in, and no longer really is a roof at all. Aside from that, inside there are gaps everywhere, and it's not really great for getting. There's loads of spiders always in there, and it's overall falling apart, and the paint's not doing that well. So I've begun to take it apart, as you can see by all these pictures, and I started with the signs, so removing the sign panels, and then using paint stripper and sanding, which takes a lot of time. Have been removing the signs and repainting them, removing a lot of the mould that's also on them, and as you can see by the before and after of the rotten wood. So then I took the light off as well. As you can see, it's actually a lot bigger than it looks from up there. Sadly, the actual light bulb container has actually been damaged by UV, so now it's dyed yellow. So that's going to go, and somehow I'm going to figure out how to build a new one. The paint on top's also peeling off. It's overall not great. But thankfully most of the wood's actually in good condition, it just needs sanding down and redoing. So then I took the base of the Tardis off, or the first side, and you can see there's loads of mud, which has basically been drawn in through all the ants and insects that have been going on, so it's not really great. Then more of it began to be taken apart. As you can see, it's looking very, not bigger on the inside, but also different. As you can see, there's a towel on the top. I put that on because there's now even more holes in the roof. And began to take all the paint off from each panel slowly, which takes a long time. This is one of the main supports for the roof, and at the bottom it's very damp, very wet, which needs to be completely dried out and then painted with some sort of wood protection paint, which wasn't done in the first place. And more panels coming off, and finally, when I'm using a lot of paint stripper, it looks like the War Doctor's Tardis. So that's basically where I'm at with this rebuild. I'm going to be updating as much as progress is made. It's going to be quite slow, but you can enjoy the pictures hopefully. Follow me on Twitter and Discord, because I'll be putting pictures in there, and then they'll get eventually put on a video. It has been a while since I've done a video, but hopefully this project is something of interest to my subscribers. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.